Okay, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Not so much like what Laurie did, but I'm going to be using, and you folks probably, if you folks go online and you watch different videos, how to turn our wood stamp case into a carrying case. So what you would need is from any hardware store, Home Depot, or wherever you want. Even Walmart carries this, but it's drawer pulls. They're drawer pulls, and you can get it in all different styles and what have you. But I like this one for some reason because to me it kind of matches paper craft. So what you do is you would be screwing holes on the top part here. Oh, over here. And then it comes with the screws you need to attach the handle to the top like this. Okay. And what you're going to do is the basic measurements to slide inside of, we're going to start decorating this, is a 5x7. And I like to do two sides, so we want one in the front and one in the back. And then you're going to need, we're doing a Santa Claus type style carrying case. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of basic black at 1 3/4 by 7 inches. Okay. And then you will need, sorry, silver foil paper. And I have, I think they had passed up instructions or the different measurements that I used for this project. And then this is a 3/4 inch circle punch that we'll be using for the buttons. And then for the sentiment, I hand wrote this, just a Santa survival kit. And then this is using a 1 inch square punch. So just to make things fast, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So I put this together, and I'll just show you real quick. So you will go ahead and snare, and I just give maybe about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom, and then I'll go ahead and put the silver foil right over the top like this. And this square is actually from the square framelit style. And like how French is, she went from the outside in, I go from the inside out. So it's the third square from the center. Okay, so that's what this shape is. And of course, we don't use any dimensionals because it's going to be in the inside of the case. And then we can go ahead and put snail on the 1 inch square. And that will be for the buckle. Okay, and then I took, this is using the large oval punch. And I'm just gonna stick that right there. And then again, 2 3/4 inch circles. So really simple. And actually, it's what you put inside of it that really makes your case come out. So I wanted to do something different. So I told Cindy I was going to do a Santa survival kit. So I was kind of thinking, now what does Santa need when he's up there, okay? And it ended up being where I started to gravitate more towards snacks. Okay, of course, milk and cookies, right? So what I did was I just put toppers for chocolate chip cookies, okay? And then I got a straw, it's from the Moo Cow, and I just put a topper here, and I'm using the same DSP that we'll be using for all of our projects, and it's just a slide thing off and on. So I just punched 2 holes in the back using the largest oval punch, the Scout oval, and then I just cut or punched out the Santa. And then, of course, he needs reindeer food. So this is like granola, and it smells really good actually. There's apples inside and cinnamon, and then I kind of put a little bit sprinkle of, what do you call that? I want to say confetti because I'm thinking paper, but you want to eat this.
Dazzling diamonds?
Dazzling diamonds. Sprinkles you put on your, sugar cookies or whatever, okay, because we want to eat this. So I just...
You guys don't eat dazzling diamonds?
So I went and I chose one of the reindeers from the DS paper, and to try and keep it in the theme, I kept it on a more natural look, okay? And then of course, we need make sure that Rudolph doesn't run out of light in his nose. So I have extra spare reindeer noses, okay? And then on top of that, the last thing is I have this gift card holder. I kind of got inspired. I seen this online, but it was kind of a little bit different, but I wanted to make it my own. So I like gift card holders, so I turned it into a gift card holder, okay? And that's what I'm going to show you how to do today too. So I love punch art, and so I wanted to do something with the Santa theme. So I saw this and I thought, oh, maybe this is really cute. So it kind of tucks under his mustache. Okay, so I put a Starbucks gift card in here too. So, so when you put all of this together, you'll have something, or you can build like a Santa survival kit. Of course, all wrapped up as milk and cookies and reindeer food and extra noses, and of course a Starbucks gift card. So as I was putting this together, I somehow did a poem, and it goes like this. So, Santa's survival kit. Santa will soon be out and about, delivering those gifts on time with no doubt. Santa's survival kit in his sleigh to complete his mission without delay. Milk and cookies seems overly done, but high on his snack list remains number 1. Magical reindeer food he will need to make sure his reindeers are at lightning speed. Spare noses for Rudolph to ensure there is light, guiding them through the cold winter's night. When his last gift is delivered, he'll give Rudolph a wink, a hint that he's longing for an adult drink. So off to the last stop of the night to use his Starbucks gift card. What else? That's right, what you was thinking. Okay, so I kind of added that into the Santa survival kit. So I adhered it to the back part. So you can do anything. You can turn this, I have some other samples too. So, and you can, and it closes really well. So it looks like this. And I did a tag here, a punch art tag, and then I put ho ho ho, and then I used the ribbon to tie everything together. But like me, this is kind of sliding back and forth. So I put a dimensional, so does it move? I hate it. Okay, that's the OCD. Okay, so that's what that is. This is an elf type one. And what do elves like? Candy, right? They thrive on candy and hot chocolate. Okay, so the sentiment says just as sweet as can be. And then when you open it up, I made this punch art one with scissored legs. And then of course all these candies. And then I made this mug to hold hot cocoa. Okay. And I think the sentiment really is, may your season be the perfect mix of warmth and cheer. Okay, so that can go into something, for maybe kids or whatever it is. And then a cute little elf. Punch that one. The next one is I did a snowman. And again, a punch art theme. And this is supposed to be his scarf, back and front. And then I embellished it with a ribbon and then the button and all that. So I did a snowman suit. So snowman suit is hot chocolate, right? So what I did was I sectioned it, and then you can go ahead and put cocoa packets inside. I put 3, it fits 3, and then these are marshmallows, okay? And then, of course, the mints. Okay, so then you can probably write something in there too, or even put like a chocolate dip spoon or something like that. But this would be a good idea, another good idea for that. Okay. And then another one I thought about is a gift, a present. And then I used the current DS paper pack to do this, and then I used the bow die. And then inside there's all these tags. Okay. So I used, it's the same stamp set that I used for every single tag. So you have gift tags here, big, small. There's also gift card holders being held by a belly band. There's also 3x3 cards like this. Okay, so you can give this, I guess, before Christmas, you know, for coworkers, I guess. This would be a perfect gift for coworkers. But these are just some of the things that you can actually use and turn our wood case into something that is useful. I use mine to hold my, how do you say that? We sell that, well, we used to sell that in our catalogs where the color swatches, and then because they don't do that anymore, I just took a scallop, the smallest scallop punch, and I punched all the colors of our cardstock, and I, you know, stick it in here. And so when I'm going crazy and I don't know how to match colors, I'm colorblind, then I'll just take out all the colors and kind of match things, you know. So that's another way that I use a case, just to keep everything together. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put the card together. So what you're going to need is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cardstock. This is real red. Okay. And then another one, 4 1/4 by 7, and we're going to score this at 3 1/2, right down the middle. And then what I'm going to do, in order to make, there's a slit to put your card, your gift card in. I'm going to take my punch and just put it all the way till it can't go anymore, lining up the side. Okay, see if I can do this. And then punch. Then slide it down to the opposite end, again lining that edge with your cardstock, and then punch. And then again right in the middle. So you end up something like this. Then you're going to go ahead and get your bone folder and crease this. The next piece you're going to need is a piece by 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. And then you're going to use our delicate dots, or elegant dots, sorry. Elegant dots embossing folder. And you're going to emboss this piece. So before we go any further, we're going to use our tear tape. And I'm going to put it on the same side of the slit area, okay? So we're going to go ahead and all the way down to the bottom, and then tear. And then I'm going to take a piece and actually running it in the middle part between the slit and the top edge of my cardstock. Then we can go ahead and take this apart. Hold the back here. And then this gets layered onto our real red cardstock, bringing it all the way down to the bottom. So now it opens like this. Okay, this piece will go right on top of the front. And the reason why I did that as opposed to embossing this piece is you want to write something. Okay, so you can't write on bumps. So so I went ahead and embossed a separate piece, cut the separate piece. Okay, then we'll go ahead and layer this right over that top. Okay, the next piece we're going to use is from the floral framelit. This is the smallest pointed flower of that framelit set. And so with that, we're going to just cut off 3 of the petals, okay? Once you do that, you're gonna go ahead and emboss it again with that, the embossing folder. And then we'll go ahead and adhere this onto the top part of our card, just like that, okay? The next piece, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put his eyes, okay? So I'm kind of anal. Okay, once I got that, and I'm gonna use glue dots just because it grabs more. The embossing folder for this particular one is really bumpy, so I'm gonna use the glue dots. Put that one down. Another one here. Okay. Now the next thing I'm gonna do, I know Laura had mentioned that we can use the whole part of our dimensionals. So with this card, I want to take, did I cut it? I want to take 3, okay, just 2, I'm sorry, 2 of the I don't know what you call this, bottom part of your dimensionals, and take another one and I'm going to put it right on this side. Okay, and then I'm going to just take a regular one like this and put it right in the middle. Okay, so now we're ready to put, the next step is we're going to go ahead and put his mustache. This was actually cut from the Festive Flower Punch, which is in our holiday catalog. Normally used for the poinsettia, but I use this as his mustache. Okay, so go ahead and take the backing off. Okay, and I'm just layering it over just to cover the dimensional, the pointed side out. And then again, doing the opposite end, just like that. Then we have the nose. The nose is using the 3/4 inch circle punch, and that will go right on top, just like that. And then these are the eyes from the owl punch. This is the medium size, okay? Again, we're gonna use glue dots. And then I have this tweezers, actually. It's cheap, okay? And I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that the glue dots are securely on. And I'm just grabbing it and tucking it right underneath the mustache to start forming the face. One at each side. Okay, so the next one is his eyebrows, which I took the, I think this is the second largest, second small. That's like 7/8, yeah, thank you. And then I cut it in half, so you got 2. And I put dimensionals in the back. Or it's 7/8 scallop circle. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take out the back. And then I'm just gonna kind of cover a little bit of his eye. Just like that. Okay, so slowly he's coming together. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a dimensional and put it on the top part of, this will now become like his hat. And then again, using the same 7/8 scallop circle punch, I used the glimmer paper, the Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. Oh, you need to take the backing off. Okay, so now we have his hat. And then I'll use the Project Life corner rounder, and I will go ahead and round this side off. So it kind of looks more of a finished look. Okay, so now you have your center, and then it flips, it tucks right under his mustache. Now we're gonna work on his belt. So you're gonna need a piece at 1 1/4, 4 1/4 by 3/4 inch. And then with this one, because again, like I said, that the dots are really, there's a lot of it. And just to make sure that it stays on. I use Tombow glue, and just probably about a 1/2 inch from the bottom. And then the next piece will be, this is using the square punch, again the foil silver paper, and I use glue dots on this. Actually, any kind of adhesive at this point, but. And then I put this right in the middle. And then to finish that, I took, I believe this is a 1/2 inch circle punch. And that's for the middle part of the buckle. Just like that. And then of course we need a sentiment on the front part. So this is the bracket punch. And then I stamped it using, I believe this came with the square pillow box. The stamps, it came in a bundle. But a little something for you. And I will just go ahead and put snail in the back and layer it on top like this. And then I use the dimensional to adhere this to my card. So that's your card. So I'm going to, the last project I'm going to do is, this is something that you're going to be making as part of the projects for today. And it kind of contradicts to what my Santa survival kit is. Okay, so yeah, so after Santa eats all the sweets, like me, I want to eat something salty. So we're gonna be covering up this Pringle can, and it's cute because it has a poem. On Christmas Eve, as you prepare to hear the sleigh bells jingle, don't have a snack of cookies and milk. This year, Santa wants Pringles. So we will be turning this into the North Pole. So as part of the continuation of using the DSP, this is actually cut, I think, 9 and, why, it doesn't matter, it's all cut for you anyway. So, oh, okay. And then they put tear tape on each side. Okay, so basically all you're gonna do, and what I found is you take off the cover, okay? It makes it a lot easier for you to cover. And go ahead and take off the backing. Okay. And you're gonna, the sticky part will be going around the top and the bottom, okay? So, and I don't care about this part. This part I kind of cover it. So what you want to do is, well, I'm sorry, scratch, the sticky part will go around this way. It will hold the thing together, okay? So it will make it a lot easier when you're layering your DSP. So what I find easier is don't tack it down just yet. Kind of make sure and maybe focus on the bottom. Once you get it towards the bottom, kind of evenly, then just roll it and then start doing this, okay? And that way your can will be covered perfectly. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Then that's your covered can. Okay, so it also comes with the topper. And what I suggest is we're going to go ahead and adhere this to the top. Of course, put your cover back on. Okay. And what I found is that it's easier if you put the dimensionals. Can you see? Yeah. It's easier if you put the dimensionals on top of the lid. And I do 3 because just to make sure it's secure. Okay, so it's going to kind of look like that. And then on top of the bottom part of the bowl, you're going to put 3 dimensionals like this. And there are circles that go on top of this. So you'll get pieces like this, and you go ahead and just get your snail and start layering the black on the real red, and then of course the sentiment North Pole on top of that. Okay, and then this will just be placed on top of the bottom. If you can see. Okay, so it just looks like this. Okay. And then go ahead and take the backing part off of your dimensional. Dimensional. And then you're going to get your the top of your bowl, and you're just going to go ahead and just place it right on top, so it's fits snugly like this. Okay, the dimensionals will help so it doesn't move.
Where did you get the bowls? Yes.
Where did we get the bowls?
At a container store here in Hawaii. And, Containerland? Yeah. In Kalihi? They're like little sauce bowls, like little. Oh, I just turned this on.
Okay, so we have this stamp set. Stamp, where is this from? I can't remember.
Hold on one second. There we go.
Okay, so we're gonna take, this is Garden Green. Oh, I gotta stop now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, and then you notice I did everything on my own. So, okay, so you're gonna choose a Santa from your DS paper, and you're gonna, they call this fussy cut. And then you're gonna put dimensionals right in the back. Actually, let me go ahead and put some snail on here. Oh. Layer this on top of your real red. Okay. And then your Santa will actually go ahead and cover, so that only the trees are showing on both sides. So it kind of looks like this. Aww. Okay. Okay, and then you'll use your tear and tape to actually secure this to your can.
Bird said one strip only.
What was that?
Bird said only one strip.
Oh, sorry. One strip.
If you
One
use
strip.
Roanna's, you can use 2 though.
Yeah. One strip. Okay, so let's find the front. Okay, you want the front to, okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and adhere this. So it looks like this.
And a rhinestone on his hat.
Oh, and a rhinestone on his hat.
Yeah, there'll be
Yeah,
rhinestones on
so
the
there'll be rhinestones on your tables. You'll be creating something like this, okay? So sweet and salty.